my O, join this with the help of a straight line. So in this figure, O is a point in the interior of the square. So this point has been given in the interior of a square, this point O, ABCD, okay, such that OAB is an equilateral triangle. So this triangle is your equilateral triangle, okay. Equilateral triangle is all three sides equal, okay. Show that OCD is an isosceles triangle. So which triangle are we talking about? We are talking about this triangle, this blue triangle. This triangle with blue borders, this triangle. We need to show that this is an isosceles triangle. Okay. So let's see how to show. Now I'll give you a working method of showing these two to be equal. Now see, since ABCD is a square, all the four sides have to be equal, right or wrong? Also, since this triangle is equilateral, all the three sides must be equal. Therefore, all these sides are equal, right? All these sides are equal.
Yes, sir.
If I take this to be A, this is A, this is A, this is A. And if this is A, since this is an equilateral triangle, this has to be A and this has to be A. Okay, so all the sides are equal. So once I realize that all these are equal, the sides of the triangle and the sides of the square, they're all equal. Then the next realization is that this angle must be 60 degrees, all these angles. All these angles must be 60 degrees, right? Because they are the interior angles of an equilateral triangle. Also, what you see is that this is a right angle, right? Because the interior angle of all the interior angles of a square is a right angle. Now you see, if this angle is 90 degree, then this has to be 30 degree. 90 minus 60. Yes. Now look at this triangle, this red triangle. Look at this triangle. In this triangle, you see that these two sides are equal, right? And so this must be an isosceles triangle because two sides are equal. And you know that in an isosceles triangle, opposite to equal sides are equal angles. So therefore, these two angles must be equal. This angle and this angle must be equal. Okay. Let us consider them to be x. Therefore, in this triangle, x plus 30 must be equal to 180 degrees because sum of interior angles of a triangle is 180 degree. We find out x from here. 2x is equal to 150. That means x is equal to 150 by 2, which is 75 degrees. So we have found out x to be 75. So both these angles are 75 degrees. If this angle is 75 degree and this is a right angle 90 degree, then what is this angle? This angle is 90 minus 75, which is 15 degree. Right or wrong? Any disagreements till now?
No, sir.
So this is 15 degree. Similarly, I can show that this is 15 degree also because the figure is symmetrical about this side also. This is again 30. Then again this you will find out to be 75. So instead of doing all that, you can say similarly this angle is also 15 degree. So what have we shown? That in this triangle, in this green triangle, OCD, you have shown that these two angles are equal. And therefore, when these two angles are equal, the sides opposite to these two must be equal. And therefore, OCD is an isosceles triangle. Any questions?
So can you do the last part again as
Yes, sir. Can you?
Last part.
So the last part. Yes, sir, please.
You understood till 75 degree, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now, this we have got as 75 degree. These two angles we got 75 degree, right? Now this is what? This is 90 degree, right? If this is 90 degree, this is 75 degree, then this must be how much? 15 degree, 90 minus 75, right or wrong?
Yes, sir.
We've got this as 15 degree. So therefore, similarly, this is also 15 degree. Why similarly? Because this again you will work out to be 30 degree. Again, you will work this out to be 75 degree. This will work out to be 75 degree. Again, 90 minus 75 will give you 15, right? In exactly the
Yes,
same
sir.
way. So therefore, you have shown this to be 15. You have shown this to be 15. So in this triangle, in this green triangle, in this triangle, you have shown that these two angles, this angle and this angle, is 15 degree. Both angles are equal to 15 degree. Therefore, the sides opposite to the equal angles must be equal, isn't it? In any triangle, the sides opposite to equal angles are equal. So therefore, this side is equal to this side because this angle is opposite to this, and this angle, this side, this angle is opposite to this side by the converse of the theorem, and therefore OCD is an isosceles triangle. Any questions?
No, sir. Thank you.
So that is how we do this problem. I have done it with the help of angles. I have not taken X. If you want, you can take X and do it. But this is the normal way of doing. This is the way you should be getting used to. Okay. Okay. So now, what problem did I give you as unsolved problems? Let me see if I have the questions with me. Yes. So what problems have I given? Can you tell me what problems I have given? Yes, 6B, 8B, and 7. Okay. Let's see. 6B. Oh, okay. 6B is this one, this figure. Okay. Hardly visible. So let me just try to enlarge this a little bit. Now I think it's quite visible. Yes. Okay. So look at this figure. In this figure given below, BC is equal to CD. That means these two sides are given to be equal. Okay. Find angle ACB. You need to find this angle ACB. Okay. So how will you find? Any ideas? See, this is 116 degree, right? This is 116 degree. So what should be this angle? Now, before that, before proceeding to find out the angle, what you must realize is that in this triangle, in this red triangle, in this red triangle, these two sides are equal. That means angle opposite to these must be equal, right? So this is what you realize first. Okay. What you see is what should be this angle? 180 minus 116, which is how much? 64. This angle is 64, and therefore this angle is also 64 degree. Fine. So now we need to find, so we can find out this angle in this triangle. because if I take this angle to be x, then x plus 64 must be equal to 180. That means x plus 128 must be equal to 180. That means x is equal to 180 minus 128. So this is 52. So we have got this angle to be 52 degree. Now we need this angle. Okay. If we can find this angle, then we can find out the entire angle. Or okay, instead of doing this, what you can use directly. Yes, instead of finding this x, no need to do all this. What you can also do is you have found out this angle to be 64. These two angles 64. Now see, in this triangle, this red triangle, in this triangle, this is the exterior angle, right? Which must be equal to the sum of interior opposite angles, these two angles. So therefore, if I take this angle to be, say x, this entire angle to be x, that means x plus 64 must be equal to 138. That means x is equal to 138 minus 64. Okay, which is not 4 and
So
7.
74.
Okay, 74 degrees. Clear? Anyone who did not understand? So I hope you can do it on your own. This one. Now, next one is 8b. I think I had given 8b. Let me enlarge this also a little bit. So 8b. Yes. So this one I had given. This. Let's see what the question is. In the figure given below, prove that angle BAD is to angle ADB is equal to 3:1. So ratio of which two angles? BAD, this angle, is to ADB, this angle. Ratio of these two angles you need to show is 3:1. So let's see how to do. Now see, in this triangle, consider this red triangle first, this one. This is an isosceles triangle because these two sides are equal. So therefore, the angles opposite to the equal sides must be equal. So therefore, this angle must be equal to this angle. Let us take them to be x. Okay. Now consider this triangle, this this green triangle. This is also an isosceles triangle because these two sides are given to be equal, isn't it? So therefore, I can take this to be y and this to be y, right? So angle BAD is to angle ADB. And this is y. So what is angle BAD? Angle BAD is x plus y. Okay. And what is angle ADB? ADB is y. Okay. Now we need to find a relation between x and y. How do we find a relation between x and y? See, consider this triangle, this green triangle. This x is the exterior angle of this triangle, And this x therefore must be equal to sum of these two red angles of this green triangle, because exterior angle of a triangle, let me write here, x must be equal to y plus y, because the exterior angle x must be equal to sum of two interior opposite angles. Therefore, x is equal to 2y. Now come back to this relation. Therefore, angle BAD is equal to x plus y. And what is x? It is 2y. X is 2y. So put the value plus y. So you get 3y. So therefore, what is the ratio? Therefore, angle BAD by angle ADB. So what have we done? We have this x plus y, because x is equal to 2y, I've got angle BAD to be 3y. So this x plus y actually comes down to 3y because of this relation. So this is 3y and angle ADB is y. This y and y cancels, you get 3. Therefore, what is the ratio? Angle BAD is to angle ADB is equal to 3:1. That is what we needed to prove here. Any questions? No question. What was the next sum I gave you? What was the next sum?
7.
7.
7.
See number 7. 7, you mean this one? This one? 7. Let's see. 7. How can I?
Yes, so that only.
Okay. Hmm. 7. Fine. 7 I had got. 7 is a very easy problem actually. That's why I was not sure. Okay. In triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. So let's draw the triangle here. Let me erase this first. Let's see what this triangle is. Let's draw the triangle ABC. AB is equal to AC. Let's label the vertices. ABC. Given AB is equal to AC. Fine. Angle A is 5x plus 20. Let's say this angle is 5x plus 20. And each of the base angle is 2/5 of angle A. So this is 2/5 of angle A, this angle. And this angle is also 2/5 of angle A. This is a cakewalk actually. It's very easy problem. So angle A is given to be 5x plus 20. Therefore, what is angle B? Angle B is 2/5 of angle A, which is 2/5 of 5x plus 20. Okay. If you want, you can simplify this expression a little bit. What you can do is 2/5 you write as it is. And out of these two, 5 is the HCF. So you take the 5 HCF out, you get x plus 4. So now this 5 and this 5 cancel. So yes, what you get is twice of x plus 4, which is 2x plus 8. Okay. And therefore, angle C must be equal to angle B, because both are 2/5 of angle A. Or you can also say that since these two sides are equal, the angles opposite must also be equal. So, but they have said that angle C is also 2/5 of angle. So therefore, angle C is also 2x plus 8. Now, in any triangle, you know that sum of interior angles is 180 degrees. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. And what is angle A? 5x plus 20. Yeah, 5x plus 20 plus 2x plus 8 plus 2x plus 8 is equal to 180. That means 7, 9, 5x plus 2x plus 2x is 9x, and 20, this is 36. 180 minus 36. So how much is 180 minus 36? 144. That means x is 144 by 9. And this comes to cancel.
6.
How much?
6.
6. So let's cancel directly then.
No, it will be 6.
Yes.
Okay.
9 and 9, 6. 9, 6. Oh, 9, 1 and 9,
16.
6, 16. So 16. So
4,
therefore,
144 by 9.
what is angle A? Angle A is 5x plus 20, which is 5 into 16 plus 20. So this is how much? I think 100. 100. 80 plus 20. Angle A is 100 degree. And how much are angle B and angle C? Each of them is 2x plus 8. So 32 plus 8 is 40. Okay, so this was an easy one. Fine. So this chapter on triangles is over. Inequalities in a triangle, this part has been excluded from your syllabus. This part is no longer there in your syllabus. Okay, so we will not go. The chapter on triangles is over. Next, I want to start with coordinate geometry. I have 4 minutes left. So should I start tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Yes, no reaction from anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Tomorrow.